The 57-member Organization of the Islamic Conference held a meeting on Tuesday in New York. The theme, building resilience throughout the Islamic world to build greater preparedness for natural hazards and the increasingly more common unnatural disasters resulting from the effects of climate change. The luncheon meeting, co-sponsored by the OIC, the United Nations International Strategy for Disaster Reduction, and the World Bank, helped to strengthen the importance for the need for governments and partners to integrate disaster risk into their country's development planning.
The Arab League actually is doing a lot of work. The Islamic organization are doing for the Islamic world. The GCC countries are doing it in their own area. So the momentum is very fast now. And hopefully with public awareness also will push it much further.
Co-organized by the OIC Secretariat and the UN Mission of Tajikistan, UN Ambassador Sirajuddin Aslov of Tajikistan and chair of the OIC New York Ambassadorial Group noted the value of OIC states working together with the political commitment of finding solutions on disaster risk reduction strategies. The World Bank has assisted countries to the tune of $58.3 billion to disaster-related assistance, including to countries such as Indonesia and Pakistan, who have recently experienced unprecedented disasters. Long-term management initiatives such as an Arab Disaster Reserve Facility and creating a special emergency fund for OIC countries were among suggestions raised during the meeting.
In the last few years, starting from 2005, beginning of 2005, OIC had to deal with many important disasters in the OIC member states. And there's certainly a need for preparedness to deal with the disaster, but at the same time, we would like to develop capacity to play an important role in the prevention of disasters. Of course, hazards cannot be prevented, but the effects can be lessened by coordination of activities, by preparing yourself. In this sense, I think this will be one of the important agenda items in the coming term for the OIC.
We have developed a capacity in which the experiences and the national capacities of countries that have now developed sort of to the point when not only are they able to manage their own affairs, but also provides support and assistance to other countries based upon their own experiences. We are putting all this together, sort of not only for emergencies for the future, but also for preparatory arrangements so that, God forbid, if natural disasters strike, the countries may not be caught unawares.
The disaster risk management theme will continue on Wednesday at the UN General Assembly with an informal thematic debate on disaster risk reduction, intended to illustrate how preventive investment today can provide a safer tomorrow. Afaf Kanja, South South News, New York.